Welcome to Sir Emrakul. Today we're going to be doing a deck building of Elemental Fury. Start with the lands. I play 7 mountains, 7 forests, and 4 islands. All full up, may I just say. Which goes to show that most of my cards are going to be red and green and a few are blue. Boom, let's go to a non-basic. Transguild Promenade, just a nice way to get one of every mana. Need of Spies, this is to get the few white cards that are in this deck, and it can also become an elemental itself, but quite hard to do that. Challenge Spurs again, this one does white and black. I'll get to the point later because I show you I have a few white and black cards. This does black and green. Blighted Woodland is a very, very good card. Helps with the landfall cards in this deck, and Evolving Wilds also helps with landfall deck cards. We all know that does tap, sacrifice, search library for base land card. Next up we'll do the commons. Wavewing Elemental, 5 blue, flying landfall. Whenever land enters battlefield, this creature gets +2/+2. I have quite a lot of landfall cards and quite a lot of cards that can get landfall. This is quite good, just a nice little solid common elemental. Swell of Growth. Target creature gets +2/+2. You may put land cards, helps with landfall onto the battlefield, and it's just quite nice. Landfall at instant speed. Play 2 of them. Valakut Predator, 2 red. Landfall whenever land ends battlefield under control. This creature has +2/+2. It's quite powerful. And and with the landfall it's a 4/4 for 3. That's very good. And lots of landfall cards. I play 2 of those. Snake Raider, a crucial card in this deck. 1 red, 1/1, add 2 mana in any combination of colours to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast elemental spells or activate abilities of elementals. Just very powerful. That's turn 3, you have 5 mana to just cast any elemental that you can. Just very powerful. Obviously I play 4. It's one down, so I'm not making this command. You can play 1 Smoke Raider. Then we have a foil Brine Elemental. 4 blue, morph 5 blue. When it's turned face up, each opponent skips his or her next untapped step. It's quite annoying if they've tapped out the lands and creatures. They'll basically skip the next go. Very, very powerful. Valakut Fireball, 4 reds. Whenever it attacks, switches power and toughness till end of turn. This makes it 1/7. Makes a very good blocker and also very good attack when the chance arises. So it doesn't have trample, but very good. Incandescent Soulstoke, have this as rare as well. 2 red, creature elemental shaman, other elementals you control, get +1/+1. 1 red, you may put an elemental creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Sacrifice to the beginning of the next end step. You get your big elementals out quickly. You have to sacrifice them, but their ability could have activated by then. Just very powerful, gives all your elementals buff. Zendikar Royal, 3 green, landfall cards. Ends battlefield, land enters battlefield, put a 2/2 green elemental. Just get your army of elementals out, very powerful. Lots of landfall cards, again, very good. Pine Walker, 4 green, whenever a Pine Walker or another creature controls turn face up, untap that creature. I've got a few more for manifest cards, it's quite useful. Very good card on its own as well, very powerful. Woodspawn Behemoth. 3 green is 4/4. When you've 8 more lands, it's an 8/8 trample. Very powerful. Get 8 lands quite quickly. Very good. Grove Rumbler, 2 red, green, 3/3 trample. Whenever a land has battlefield control, it gets +2/+2. So it's 5/5 trample. Very powerful. Quite cheap to cast. Just very good. Solid. Stormcrag Elemental, it's a Megamorph, 5 red, trample Megamorph, 4 red. For those who don't know, Megamorph and Morph is, you may play this card face down as a 2/2 for 3, turn this face up for any time for its Megamorph costs, and put a +1/+1 counter. Morph is just without the +1/+1 counter. Very good card. Akum Stonewall Waker, this is a maybe really. 1 red, 2/1, landfall, whenever land's out to put a 2 red. You may pay 2 red if you do put 3/1 elemental creature token with trample and haste on the battlefield. Just to beat down with all those elementals. Landfall ability, very powerful. An old card from Cold Snap, I believe. Deep Fire Elemental, 4 black red, creature elemental, XX1, destroy target artifacts or creature with current mana cost X. If you're playing cheap cards, deck with cheap creatures, you can just kill a creature every go, very powerful. Destroys 0 mana cost creatures, very, very powerful. And Fusion Elemental. Oh yeah, this is one of the black cards I was talking about. This is white and black. This is what you get out with. It's an 8/8 for 1 every colour. Very powerful. Then we have Incandescent. I've already gone through this. This is a rare one from Lorwyn. Cool. Boundless Realms is carnage when it comes to landfall. Search your library for up to X basic land cards with X number of lands you control. Then put them onto the battlefield. Imagine this with Omnath, your army of elementals. My word. I've the Wizened, just a little fun tribal elemental. 1 green enchantment. Whenever an opponent plays a blue spell during your turn, you may put a 4/4 elemental creature into play. Basically, that means just counter spells, you know. Stuff like that. Just interesting. Supreme Exemplar, 6 blue flying, champion elemental, 10/10. Just can kill someone in 2 goes, extremely powerful. Champion like Soul Stoke elemental, something small like that, just carnage. This is Renewal, 5 green, search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield and shuffle your library, you gain 7 life. Obviously, landfall, can fix your mana, it's a good card. Royal Elemental, this quite hard to cast. 3 and 3 blue, flying landfall. Whenever land under control, you may gain control of target creature. This card's weakness is that it's only 2 toughness, so it's quite easy to kill. But if you can get it out and use ability, it's very powerful. War of Elemental Elements, 4 tap, sacrifice an iron, put a 2/2 blue elemental creature with flying. Tap, sacrifice a mountain, put a 3/3 elemental creature token into play. Just get your army of elementals out to save your bum. Very good card. Then we have Horde of Notions, one of the cards that very good in this deck, which is why we play some white and black. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. White, blue, black, red, green. You may put target elemental card from your graveyard without putting its mana cost. Very, very, very powerful. Very good card. Very good as commander. I would use it as a commander, but I personally prefer a Wandering Elemental as an elemental commander. Finally, onto mythics. There are quite a lot of mythics actually in this deck. Green Warden of Marasa, 4 green, creature elemental. Ends battlefield, you may turn target card from your graveyard to your hand. When it dies, you may exile it. If you do return target card from your graveyard to your hand, you can just pretty much return anything. Other elementals, stuff that search your library for cards. It's just very powerful. Very good card, solid. Then we have Rampage Baloth, one of the prime landfall cards. 4 green, beast, trample, landfall, put a 4/4 beast into play. 6/6. Obviously just get your army and just carnage. Boundless Realms, just get like 10 beasts, boom. Whisperwood Elemental, this card is a manifest. At the beginning of your end step, manifest top card of your library. That means put it onto the battlefield, face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Sacrifice Whisperwood Elemental until end of turn, face up, non-token creature you control have. When this creature dies, manifest top card of your library. You just get an army of 2/2s. Very, very powerful. Quite a spicy card actually. Pack this. Undergrowth Champion. This is a very, very good card. 1 green creature elemental. If damage will be dealt to Undergrowth Champion while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter from Undergrowth Champion. Landfall. Whenever a land ends battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Undergrowth Champion. Very, very good chump blocker as well. Invincible as long as you keep on fueling it with its landfall. They don't have exile. Very good with, yeah, you know. Malignus is a funny little elemental. First mythic I ever got actually. 3 red. Malignus power and toughness are equal to half the highest life total among your opponents rounded up. Damage that be dealt by Malignus can't be prevented. Just if you can get this quickly with Soul Stoke Elemental, you can just get a Tenton out and beat them down. Very powerful. And finally, Omnath, Locus of Rage. 3 red, green, legendary creature elemental. Landfall. Whenever a land ends battlefield under your control, put a 5/5 red and green elemental creature token onto the battlefield. Whenever Omnath, Locus of Rage, or another elemental creature dies, Omnath deals 3 damage to creature player. Absolutely unbelievable. Combos with Incandescent Soul Stoke, because you just, when you return put one from your hand, you have to sacrifice it, so you can do this 3 damage to extra player. This was like Boundless Robes, absolutely ridiculous. Just get a complete huge army of these guys and just cause havoc, destroy. Anyway, thanks for watching. This deck is really fun and can just destroy everyone. Peace out.